The ongoing football season is in its ultimate stage, but all the talk has been generated by the recently discussed European Super League, the ESL, which has sent shock waves throughout the football world. Even us fans here in India have felt the intensity of the talks and controversy surrounding this new European Super League. Yes, this league has been suspended for now, but the matter is not over yet. So what exactly is this ESL, the European Super League, the breakaway league, the rebellious league? Here is all you need to know, along with the possible motives behind the launch, the scenario of the players and managers of these teams, and of course, the future of club football in Europe. We will discuss all these things in this episode. Do watch it till the end. Welcome to this very special episode on the newly discussed European Super League, the ESL, which has caused huge controversy throughout the footballing world. The talk about this breakaway league was already going on for the last few years. But Sunday, April the 18th was the day when this new European Super League was officially announced by the 12 participating clubs who were also described as the founder members of this new league. 12 big clubs from three of the biggest leagues in Europe came together to announce this league, and finally the idea of this European Super League came out in the open. Let's see the people behind this European Super League. The idea was mainly driven by Andrea Agnelli, the chairman of Juventus Football Club in Italy, and Real Madrid president Florentino Perez. And they were regularly in contact with 10 other top clubs from three of the best leagues in Europe. These clubs included Barcelona, Atletico Madrid, AC Milan, Inter Milan, and the Big Six from England, Manchester City, Manchester United, Liverpool, Chelsea, Arsenal, and Tottenham Hotspur, along with the aforementioned Juventus and Real Madrid. These 12 teams were said to be the founding members of the ESL, the European Super League, and three other spots were also reserved for big teams such as PSG from France and Bayern Munich and Borussia Dortmund from Germany. However, these three never really committed themselves to this new league. So the idea was basically driven by the 12 clubs from Italy, Spain, and England. Now the rules and regulations of this new ESL were very strange, to be honest. The 15 founder members of this league were supposed to be ever present. Ever present in the sense they were never going to be under the threat of relegation. Relegation was only meant for the remaining 5 teams about whom we know nothing. There are a few other points which need to be highlighted. No venues were announced for the ESL. No media partner was announced for the ESL. And nothing was disclosed about the other formats and intricacies of this new league. So in a way, it was kind of a hasty announcement and something that lacked a proper preparation. Another big question was, what about the UEFA Champions League, the biggest club competition in world football, along with UEFA Europa League, and of course the domestic tournaments and the domestic leagues. So the futures of these other competitions, which we are so used to of enjoying, was literally hung in the air. Despite these missing links, the announcement of this new European Super League was enough to cause fierce opposition from fans, ex-players, and the common public in general. Mass level protests were staged by supporters against their own clubs on their participation in the formation of this new league. People were basically of the opinion that why fix it when it ain't broken. Yes, we can all acknowledge that the current format of the UEFA Champions League may need some reshuffle. It may need to reduce the number of games. But it is still a competition we enjoy. Players love to play. They dream to play in the UEFA Champions League. So why take it away from them? And why take the excitement away from the fans? Who knows what the new league may produce, but we already know what the UEFA Champions League is producing for us. We all saw what happened outside Stamford Bridge when Chelsea were set to play Brighton and Hove Albion in the Premier League. We saw what Liverpool had to go through in their Monday night football game against Leeds United at Elland Road when they were met with a hostile reception, as they were the first of these big teams to play after the announcement of the formation of European Super League. The World Football Governing Body FIFA and European Football Governing Body UEFA have been very strict on this ESL. They have discussed warnings and possible bans for players who would participate in this rebellious league. All these factors, mainly led by the public outrage against the ESL, has led to a U-turn. Within 48 hours, the league has been suspended. It was announced on Sunday and it was taken back on Tuesday. Chelsea and Manchester City were amongst the first clubs to withdraw themselves from this league, and later on the Big Six all decided to take a backward step from this controversial new project. We have seen the owners of these clubs offering apologies to the fans. We have seen Ed Woodward of Manchester United announcing his resignation, and others can also be expected to follow suit in the coming days. People power has shown its influence over the past few days. We have always known that football is a game of fans. It is run by the public, the fans, the audiences, and they have again highlighted their importance in this beautiful sport. Now the basic question is, if this new league has met such a fierce opposition and criticism, why? Why are the people behind this new league still harboring hopes of keeping it alive for the future? Money, greed is one word that has been used again and again for these multi-millionaire owners who have thought of making as much profit as possible. They were not happy with the current format of the UEFA Champions League, and they were basically hell-bent on acquiring more money with as much control as possible in their own hands. This led to them joining together to form this new league. One other possible reason may be that they were trying to put pressure on UEFA so that they can force UEFA into listening their demands in order to change the format of UEFA Champions League for the coming seasons, which UEFA was already planning to do when the talk of European Super League emerged. Another huge question remains unanswered. Were the players, managers, and the staff of all these top clubs taken into confidence before announcing the plans for this new project? After all, they are the ones who were made to play. So were they aware of it? Most of them have come out in the public and said they knew nothing about this project and they had no role in the ultimate decision. Now there is a common sense of rejoice on the news that the league has been suspended, but it cannot be taken as a victory. The reason being, the league has been suspended, not ended. Suspended, the word itself is enough to describe the danger. With the passage of time, it may still rise again. It may still raise its head and cause more problems in the future, because again, it is suspended, not abandoned. Real Madrid president Florentino Perez is still harboring hopes of reviving this ambitious but controversial project. As I said in the beginning of the program, this is the business end of the current football season. The semi-finals of the UEFA Champions League are almost upon us, and instead of focusing on the Champions League, we are forced to discuss the European Super League, and the talk is not going away despite the league seemingly called off for the moment. One thing is for sure, we haven't heard the last on this. What do the fans, the football fans in India think? Do let us know of your opinion and feedback in the comments section below. If you liked the video, do share it, do like it, and of course if you are new to the channel, do subscribe it for similar videos in the future. We will definitely bring out other aspects on this issue and some other relevant topics for your viewing in the near future. Till then, keep watching. Thank you.